Hey guys, what up here? Welcome back to NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup Season Mode Race 4 of 34. We're going to Atlanta. Lights are on, so what does that mean? We lost at Vegas, so that's also refreshing. And maybe Atlanta will lose too. I don't know. It's been pretty tough from what I've experienced, so I think we got another kind of banger of a race. I mean, then again, there's the bar set so low with 04 that any race where we don't win is probably like a 10 out of 10 race anyway. So paint scheme, that's what we're going with. Still leading in the points. We're still doing pretty all right with that. So yeah, it's been nice. Dale Jarrett's still chilling in ninth. There's really not a whole lot else to say, so I guess we'll just get into it. Thank you to my Tier 2 Patreon people, as well as my YouTube members for supporting the channel, appreciate your early access videos, as well as channel emails for my stream. Thank you for what you guys do. I appreciate it. Let's get into Atlanta and see what we can do.
Each week, the stars of the Nextel Cup Series face the toughest competition on the fastest courses. Well, nowhere is the competition tougher or the track faster than at the 1.5-mile Atlanta Motor Speedway, where finishing second simply means you were not fast enough. Today, it is all about speed and greed as EA Sports welcomes you to the Golden Corral 500.
Good introduction. It's nice to have the introduction not be full of lies and misinterpretations, but I could hear like his breathing, like him exhaling or inhaling, or I could hear the breathing a little bit. Like they just need to cut that a little bit, like just a tiny bit of editing, trimming, and it'll be pretty good. I mean, I know I'm no entrepreneur of editing, but for a big AAA video game, maybe get out the or the. And that's my critical and anal analysis. Car setup, slightly different than normal. Tire pressure is the same. Big thing is just the wedge. We're going to up that up just half a round, because I think having it at 0 or even negative 0.5 is a bit too loose. So I think 0.5 seems to be a pretty comfortable wedge. So yeah, let's get into qualifying and probably get pole as probably per usual. Off turn 4. I'm feeling that's a pull. I'll be shocked if it's not. That's a pull. Okay. We're going to try hard the second lap just to see how much better we can do in the lap time. First lap's a 28.995. We'll see if this one is a little bit better. And it was not. I wasted another 28 seconds of my life with that right there. So, unfortunate. But, yeah, pull by... Ooh, looks like half a second. That looks like we're going to destroy the field, but don't worry. We're going to probably struggle and stuff. So don't worry, don't tune away. Hold on to your Kurt plushie or your What If plushie. Which, if you have a What If plushie, DM me and let me know, because I love to make one or have that be created. That and a KG one. JC one would be probably easy because it's just like literally like, I don't know, like a banana with a racing coat and like glasses. That would be funny. I really want to imagine that. I kind of imagine it as like the banana men. The bananas in pajamas. It's like that. It's like exactly like that. I don't know. Okay, let's get into it. We have the 80 car on pole, so that's kind of shocking. Rusty Walsdale Jr. behind me. But we're probably kind of sad that a fantasy car was going to probably get a better launch on the start than me. Dale Jr. just goes 3 wide in the middle like an absolute badass. He did win this race in real life. So fitting he's going to just show off today. But yeah, not surprised we lost the lead there. Not surprised we got the run there in the corner, and we're going to try to lead the first lap, which looks like we're going to be able to do. And for now, we're just going to be able to hold our own. From what I experienced at practice, we really never ever pulled away, so they're going to be right there. So I'm going to do my best. See, it slides up the track. So even with the car being a little bit tighter, it still wants to do that, which is very concerning because it's only lap 2 and the car is already acting like it has multiple laps of tire wear on it. So I'm very scared. A little bit of an update. It's been about the same. He's been right around 1 or 2 tenths behind me. Car is really trying its damnedest to slap the track. It's doing that weird like wiggle. I call it the wiggles. I don't know. It's like NASCAR Heat 5 with one of the patches where the jitterbug tires. This is like the wiggles. I don't know. But Junior's trying. He might eventually get to the bottom of me, but I think we just kind of have enough straightaway speed to break even with whatever we lose in the corners. So for once, the default setup and the default gearing gives us just enough speed to kind of just be barely above the surface of the water. It's like that meme where the adult is holding up this baby, and it's just like text under it about something. And then in like the foreground is like a baby just barely above the surface. That's me right now with the lead. That's essentially how I'm visualizing the scenario right now. Nope, it finally happened. He got to the inside of me there. I really could not have held that anymore. I mean, I'm shocked I held on as long as I did. But thankfully, with the power of the draft, I could probably get back to the inside of him. I was not expecting to get a run on the outside. That was not in my bingo cards. But man, I hate it when the car gets like that, because just no matter how you drive in the corner, it's just almost like fate determines what lap you're going to lose the lead on. But anyways, back to the inside. We're going to get the lead back. Just need to clear him before I can be a little bit more comfortable. Jim John's third. Good for him. He's still looking for his first career win, which is really the funniest thing out of this entire series. A lot of people had a season-long losing drought because of me last year, so I'm sure they're all hungry for a win. Dale Jr. went winless. Many people went winless last year. It'll be better to name the ones who didn't have a win, or had a win. I think it was like Ryan Newman, Tony Stewart, and Ricky Rudd. Ryan Newman, Tony Stewart, Ricky Rudd were the only three to have a win, and Newman had 2 of them. So sad, but yeah, we're just holding our own again. So it's been nice. Yep, that's how we lose it again. It's frustrating because I don't know what more I could do. I tried at one point to just kind of tap the brakes a bit in the corner to see if that maybe keeps the car a bit more stable. Doesn't really work. Like, nothing really changes from it. But, well, Junior, don't you... I despise that. I was going up high and he decides to block. That could have been really bad. I don't know when they're going to be pitting, so I'm even afraid to be this close to him, because he makes a sudden move where everybody's gonna explode. That was a freaking save and a half right there. I forget that the apron is fatal. Damn, the car is not like any of that. Now we're 3 wide. Oh, no, never. I can't talk. So, they're already pitting on lap 19. So, we're almost there to our pit cycle. Just like how we're almost there to losing another position here. But get a nice route the corner to the inside. Don't wreck there, but yeah, as I said, like I was saying, we really don't have a chance to pull away. I think it's all going to go down to the pit crew to actually give us an adequate pit stop, which they've kind of been dropping the ball lately, so we might lose the race once again to pit crew error, because right now we're kind of just holding our own. Like, at least we have a ballpark shot, so yeah. Ooh, that was almost bad again. We're literally flirting with disaster. But there goes any chance we had of keeping up with Newman. That was all diminished right there. As far as tire fall off is concerned, I mean, we're about a second off our time, but it's been a lot better than other races where it really seems like we just kind of build up a lead and then fall apart. Okay, people are pitting. I don't know what Jimmy's doing, but we're pitting. All right, he's pinned 2. Okay, we're lucky. I thought he was going to hit me. Alright, okay, 4 tires, fuel, that's it. And just hope pit crew can do what they can. I don't know why the audio's tearing when we go down pit. I guess the game can't handle that or something. I don't know. Estimated time was like a 15.5. Pit crew nailed it, 15.1. We did a little stuttering there. I'm not a fan of that, but I don't think that really would have mattered. Jimmy actually just straight out got out of pit road way faster than us. I'm afraid to merge out on track. Actually, we're clear right now, so we can do that. Alright. Good. I don't even think that's going to be enough to get close to Jim John there, but we're relative to him, which is probably the best thing we can get. So even that big of a launch on the pit road for him, we still basically have a shot in it. We're actually getting a really good run here, so this should be for the lead when everything cycles through. He's doing some blocking. See, he knows how great I am. We took away from him back in Thunder 03 at Rockingham, which was pretty much his best shot to get a career win. But there we go, into the virtual P1 land. Is that a thing? Probably not, but I made it up. Here's on pit road. It does look like we're going to cycle on to lead with a probably the most comfortable lead we've had this entire race, which is very nice. Junior pitting as late as he did, I don't know if that was really a great decision because we're going to undercut him by 4 laps at least. But we're in the lead with a comfortable gap. That might be enough to at least hang on and survive. Like, we're not going to be having people breathing down our necks, so this might be kind of chill for once, which is not what I expected. But see, this is what happens when the pit crew just do an adequate job. That's all I expect out of them, and they delivered today. Gap staying at about 1.4 seconds. It's sort of plateaued at the moment. The AI, I think, based on qualifying, run like 29.4s, so that's what I'm expecting to kind of run. That's what exactly we're running right now, and you know, we're kind of holding our own. We actually gained a 10th a little bit there, which is surprising, but they might be battling back there, which might hinder their speed a little bit, but yeah, we're managing. I'm just really curious when we're going to start cliffing off and they're going to gain on me again, but we got at least a buffer, which is quite surprising. In all the practice runs I did, I haven't had this, so this is definitely a first. That's happening. We lost 0.3 of a second, so I think that we're starting to finally notice that fall off. Junior has 4-lap fresher tires, but they don't have fall off. It's just so him pitting as lazy, it really doesn't make any sense. Other than just it gives off the illusion that they have tire wear, but yeah, how they missed that in the coding, I have no idea. It just makes no sense. Is that a way to be patched or modded in? That would make this a lot more interesting. I don't know, but yeah, our lead is dwindling. I don't know if they're gonna get up right to me right at the end or what. I mean, this is we're gonna be running basically an extra lap more than what we did in the first half, so I'm very scared about that just because our car was really dead by lap 19. So the fact we have to go 20 laps in this run really scares me. So I'm gonna focus, try not to lose too much more time. About a lap and a half to go. The gap is still around a second. Just maintaining that gap, unless we pull some kind of like 24 Texas Ryan Sieg where we choke like a second plus lead in like 3 laps, we should be fine. Or Noah Gregson, that was a classic one too. But yeah, we're hanging on. I'm surprised we haven't dropped as dramatically. But yeah, we've held on pretty good. And this is definitely gonna be our biggest margin of the year, which is not saying a whole lot, but it's something. That went a lot better than I ever really imagined. Well, another dub. Welcome to victory lane once again, and we're back to it. 1 race losing streak, I'll take that. Junior gets second, Jimmy third. Pretty normal looking top 10. I'm not even gonna do my victory celebration because the game audio doesn't like that, but it was a comfortable race win. And look, we have all of our my teammates are still friends with me. Thunder 04, they stopped being friends with me after I was winning so much, but right now they're still friendly, so that's comforting. So post-editor me forgot to include this part, but we won by 9.63 of a second, so just shy of 1 full second. So we'll just throw that in here into our all-time win list category. Oh my god, it actually did everything as it's supposed to there normally, which is very shocking. With a 9.63, that puts it 55th. So pretty low on this tier, not even in the top 10. So, but it's definitely the first race we've ever had where we won by 0.9 of a second. So that's a first, shockingly. In fact, no races have won where we were at like 8 or 9 tenths. So that's a first. That's kind of surprising. Take a look at the race results. We led 31 of the 39 laps. Junior led 6. So that means the other 2 laps were from, Ryan Newman, who got a good finish. Dale Jarrett, once again, running pretty consistently. So he's been in the chase range. Jeff Gordon, where did he finish? He got 9th, so he's rebounding once again. Brendan Gaughan, 12th, which is a nice shock. Vickers, solid run. Waltrip, Lockhart, fantasy guy, 15th. The person who started on pole, I don't know where he got, but Bobby Labonte went from 39th to 17th, which is impressive. Rusty Wallace started 3rd and dropped to 18th. That's gross. Any notable DNFs? Nope, none. It was like a Gen 7 race, essentially. I don't know. But that was good stuff. and we get our generic trophy, which is quite a shame because this race probably had a unique trophy. I don't know, but that was lame. Next up is Darlington for the Carolina Dodge Dealers 400, since it's a 400-mile race. 35% with 12, that's what we get. Or maybe not exactly that, but it's close. Look at the points. I'm sure we gained more on Tony Stewart, which we did. Harvick 3rd, Jimmy Ford Jr. 5th. Casey Kane up there. Dale Jarrett still rocking 10th. Rusty Wells 25 points out of it, which is sort of a shot because he had a couple of good runs earlier in the year. Brian Vickers still hanging on 12th. Jeff Gorin still 15th. Kind of curious how Maris will take him to get into the top 10, but so far it's been 4, and he's 15th, so he's rebounded pretty well. Ricky Rudd running 17th, which is upsetting. He usually is. I expect him to get 12th. That's the tradition, but that's not happening yet. So, yeah, that's good stuff so far. I'm really shocked we even won at Atlanta, just because I don't know. But that's what happens when you give us a good pit stop. I think in all the practice runs I did, my pit crew had a terrible stop every single time, which was like all 3 of them. But paint scheme next race is the Irwin Paint Ford. It's a nice looking car. It's nice to see that texture just upscaled, so it's pretty crispy. So we'll go with that, and that's basically it. We can wrap things up today. Big shout out to my 2-3 Patreon supporters today: Farm Champ 15, Kamikazegames, Bailey Carrier, Maxine Link 1986, Jason Hellman, and my name is John for his support. Again, I appreciate what you guys do for my channel every single month. It always means a lot, always goes a long ways with everything. So thank you as always for the continued support. See you all next episode of Darlington. I don't know what to expect again. That's a big question mark. But typically, from everything I experienced, Darlington always seemed to be easier. So maybe that's the part or video where we get the elusive bonus race time. Maybe. I don't know. So far, I've been kind of impressed with how relatively eventful these have been so far. So only time will tell. But yeah, that'll do it for me. I will see you all next video. See you all later. And as always, have a good day, everyone.